Hello book lovers of YouTube, and I am back with another book haul. Funny story, I did not plan on having a book haul this month. I don't know how I got all these books. I just suddenly had them. And oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. So I have 5 books this month, and yeah, let's get started. So these first 2 books I was on Amazon because I had to buy a book for my AP English class, and while I was on, I convinced my dad to buy me another book because I really wanted it. And with that being said, the first book I bought is In Cold Blood by Truman Capote, and I bought this for my English class, and it's nonfiction, which is a first for me, because that's normally all I read is fiction. So let me see how this goes. The only thing I know about this book is I believe it's about a serial killer, and that's all I know, and it actually sounds really interesting because serial killers interest me. So I'm actually really excited to start this. The second book I got off of Amazon, I convinced my dad to buy it to me because it's the last book, and I really needed it because I've been trying to finish the trilogy. And that book is Allegiant by Veronica Roth. This is the 3rd and final book in the Divergent trilogy, and I'm not going to give you a summary about it because I don't want to ruin anything if you haven't read the first 2 books. Anyways, so I've actually already read this, which is really weird because I normally don't read books as soon as I buy them because I have a to be read jar and I pick from those once I finish a book, so I don't normally read as soon as I buy them. But over spring break, I marathoned Insurgent and Allegiant, and I finished the trilogy, and I cried like a baby at the ending of this book. But everything wraps up so nicely. I love it, and this cover is probably my favorite out of all 3. Like, I just love this wave type thingy. I'm not even sure if I'm... whatever. Then I found myself at Costco the other day with my parents, and I kind of snuck away from them and went to the book table, and I'm kind of forbidden to do that because I have noticed I have a book buying problem, and it's getting out of hand. Anyways, so I was over there and I saw they had the box set of the Divergent trilogy, and I was like, well, there's one book I need, so I'm gonna get it. And so I was searching through it and had to dig through towards the bottom of the pile to find it, because the only other one they had was the one with the movie cover, the movie tie-in cover, and I didn't want that one. And that is Divergent by Veronica Roth. This is the first book in the Divergent trilogy, and now I have the whole series in hardback, and I am so excited, and it's so pretty. And this book, if you have not read this series, you're missing out, man. This is like the bomb. I love this trilogy. It's one of my favorites, man. Anyways, this book is... it's a dystopian, and it's set in Chicago. Yeah, it's set in Chicago, and the city is split into 5 different factions, and the factions you are put in is based on a personality trait. And within these 5, there's people called Divergents, and they have more than one of these personality traits, and so they don't particularly fit in one specific faction. And basically, the government of the city is trying to kill off the Divergents, and it follows the main girl Triss, and she's a Divergent, and it's so good, and oh my gosh, it's so good, and I guarantee you it's better than the movie. And so I'm sitting at the table, and then I'm like, well, I got Divergent, so I need to look farther because I've already read this book. I just needed to complete my collection. I need to find something else I can read that I haven't read yet. And I found this book, and I've been wanting to read more by this author, and I just haven't found one of his books lately, and so I found it, and that is Looking for Alaska by John Green. This cover is so gorgeous. I love it. I decided I need to read more John Green books because I loved The Fault in Our Stars, and a bunch of people have been raving about this book in particular, and look, it's even got an award. Maybe I should... for Michael L. Prince Award of Excellence in Young Adult Literature, American Library Association. So if that doesn't say anything, then I don't know. But the only thing I really know about this book is it follows a young guy, and he goes to this co-ed boarding school, and he meets a girl named Alaska, and they have like a wild time. Other than that, I don't know what happens in here, but I'm pretty sure this is another sad book. I need to stop reading sad books. Okay, so I went into Half Price Books, and Half Price Books is a secondhand bookstore here in the US. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but anyway, so I'm walking in with my big box of books to donate, and as they have a display shelf, and as soon as I walk in, I see this book. And I've been admiring it from booktubers and Instagram, and I just love the cover, and it's so gorgeous, and I just want to read it. And I looked at my mom, and I was like, I'm getting that book. And she just gave me this pitiful look. Anyways, so I took my books to the back, dropped them off, ran back, and picked up this book, and told my mom I was going to get it, and I ended up getting it. And that book is Half Bad by Sally Green. This cover is so gorgeous. Like, I love this cover. It's so pretty, and I don't know, it's probably one of my favorite covers in the entire world. I just don't know why. Anyways, but I have heard so many raving reviews about this book, and I mean, if you've got a cover this pretty, it's gotta be good. The only thing I know about this book is that the world is split up and there's two types of people. There's good witches and bad witches, and the main character of the story is half. So he's half good, half bad, and everybody's trying to kill him, and I know his dad's like the head bad witch or something like that. Anyways, but this is the first book in a trilogy, and I'm excited to read this. I haven't read a witch book and I don't even know how long. Alright, well that is all of my books, and yeah, so hopefully I will see you guys again with a tag video, a Top 5 Wednesday, maybe a book talk. We'll see. So see you next time. Have a good morning, good night, good evening, good day, good whatever. I will see you next time. Bye!